Hello everyone, and welcome back to TTML F5 Season 6, and we are here at Imola in Italy for round 3 of this season. My name is Oliver Andresen, more known as NSR Prize 22, and with me, as always, the myth, the legend, the one and only TP Buck.
Hello.
And yeah,
Imola,
welcome to Italy. How was the flight?
Yeah. The flight was great. They served champagne in first class, so it was really fun.
First class, I was just on economy.
Oh man, first class. You gotta go ahead. We're in Imola and we want sunshine, right?
Yeah, and something the viewers will notice very fast when we get into this qualifying is that it's a new format today. Okay, so here is the format. We have a one-shot qualifying. This qualifying, as we see, will have sun in. We'll set the grid for a 25% race. That race is a sprint qualifying. In that sprint qualifying, the result will set the grid for the main race, which is the normal 50% race. And in this sprint qualifying, top 7 will get points. So number 1 gets 10 points, I remember, and number 7 gets 1 point. Between those, I don't totally remember, but of course, I commentated with James said yesterday in F2, and oh my, it was amazing. But we're on board with NRX and Reyes98 for the first soft lap, or the one-shot qualifying here today. Let's get on some information here. He's on the soft tires, only one driver on the medium actually, so that will be interesting. Also, before we talk about the track, top 10 have to start on these tires in the sprint qualifying.
Yeah, in the sprint. But one thing about this this one shot is that the drivers go through. Okay, should I really go for it or should I safe it? Because there will be some drivers that go 100% for it and then they miss, and it means they're going to start at the back of the grid, and they're going to be good drivers. But you only get one chance.
Yeah. Of course, there's a mandatory one pit stop in the sprint qualifying, except if there's rain. Then you don't have to. Oh, address have invalidated there. So
but that's the corner. Which corner is that? That one.
Upper Minerale. But I'm on board with Bradley F4 in the Alpine, currently leading now. But of course, in the 50% race, everyone has free tire choice. So that's what's really interesting.
That corner is so tough. Whenever I drive Imola, it's a scary corner. It's like, how fast can you attack the corner? And Bradley FR has crossed the line there.
Oh, 115.1. 3 tenths down to NSR Jabu. Jabu, who's back on the track, or we haven't seen him yet this season.
We missed you. We missed Jabu.
Yeah, he, if I understood it right, he had COVID, so he has finally recovered from that. But I'm not sure if you saw it. But I think we had like 6 or 7 people who got disqualified, aka getting a invalid lap time. So here is the result for from the one-shot qualifying. We have Bradley FR, the Netherlands driver in Alpine, 115.1. Then we got Jabu in P2, Ensar Morgan P3, Odd Angle P4, Ensar Subcore P5, Whitey Frento P6, Organ Jamie P7, Ensar Smitsky P8. Surprisingly on the soft tires. Saiget P9, SJ Clausen P10 with the medium. Then we got Storm Kings in P11. It looks like he missed it a little bit on his lap. Then we got Lindballer, Khan, NMG, Cam Rules, Passel, NRX Andreas, who got invalidated, and Ivan, who retired, so no time from him.
Oh, that's. I mean, yeah. I wonder if they all disqualified at that same corner. It's such a tough corner. It's crazy.
It is. And on the formation lap in this first sprint qualifying, I have a track map. So
it's raining.
Just like yesterday. But it looks like it's light rain, so intermediates. But yesterday, when me and James commentated, we had a sun in the one shot, and in the sprint qualifying, it was full wets.
Oh man, this track is tough enough, and I mean that there's some of these corners that it's really tough going into them, and so it's going to be challenging with the rain.
It is, and I know some people of us in Norway say that you have to wait for 1st December, but Buck, I'm here sitting with my Christmas soda. What do you think about that?
Yes, Christmas calendar every month. If it was up to me, go for it.
Yeah, julebrus as we say here. I got the brown one today, and I gotta say, julebrus is
gone. Because the international viewers think you're sitting drinking beer now, but it's lemonade, right?
Yeah, it's
we only
not beer.
sponsor lemonade.
Yeah, but we go onward with Bradley F5 for the formation lap. This is turn 1 actually. I don't count this as a corner. It is one, but I always say this is turn 1. Then we ran to Tamburello, turn 2, 3, and 4. In 1994, this is the corner where sadly lost one of the most legendary drivers, Ayrton Senna. It was not a chicane back then, it was a full flat-out left-hander. Into turn 5 and 6, we ran to Villeneuve, which is also a really hard one to master that corner. Into turn 7, which is Tosa. Gotta pick up a lot of curb on the outside. Not sure in the wet though, but on the dry, you need to use all that outside curb that you can. Through turn 8, up towards turn 9, Piratella, which is also, I think this is one of the corners where we'll see most of this time penalty. Through turn 8, down towards one of the hardest corners in this track, turn 11, 12, and 13, Aquaman and Rowley. You can easily spin around there, easily pick up penalties.
I think that's one of the hardest corners in the whole game. It's crazy.
Yeah. Upwards toward turn 14 and 15, Variante Alta, which is also into the third sector. After that, we'll have downwards toward the last corners, which you can go for an overtake, but you gotta be careful because firstly you got turn 16, but after that we got Rivazza, turn 17 and 18, and right in turn 17, as you see on the map, there's a green dot, and that green dot, that line we just crossed, that is the DRS detection point, so you don't want to overtake before that. But I've actually seen double overtakes in this corner in TNRL. And then backwards back on the grid here, Variante Bassa, it's called turn 19, this small one. After the Carroll and Passel has been disqualified from the formation lap, which means they have had a little contact here. Of course,
okay. Those guys are going to be in the podium, Pastels and Camerons.
Everyone on intermediates, no surprise there. We see Jamie in the chat saying hello, welcome to Jamie. We got 6,000 viewers right now as we are waiting for Ivan and Andreas to get back on the grid. And also another car, I'm not sure who's coming now. Oh, that's Andreas coming to the grid now.
Guys, give us your tips for the podium in the chat.
Yeah, of course, this is a sprint qualifying, which will set the grid for the 50% race, which we will get after the 16 laps of racing. And now we are waiting for the 5 red lights here tonight in TTML Division 5. Let's get a good camera angle. We got 1, we got 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Imola. And they're holding for a long time, and it's lights out, and away we go. Who gets the better start? It's not good to start on the outside because you have turned a little bit, but Bradley gets an excellent start. Shabu gets a little bit too much wheel spin. That's Ferrari Sobkor getting pushed out of the grass, but Roygard, and I think that was Jamie as well. 3 wide into the first corners. How does this go? Roygard going a little bit off track, and there with Jamie on the inside.
No, Roygard's.
Alan Gould has been around, and Khan and MG, I think. Oh, what a hectic start we got there. Bradley taking the lead, but an excellent start. Jabu keeping off that P2, but chaos behind him there. Also fighting. When the Storm Kings and Sobkor are fighting for that. Oh, Sobkor going a little bit off track there, struggling with the tires.
Yeah. I think Sobkor might have got some damage. I'm not sure. I think he was involved with two or three cars, and what a crazy start.
I can't see any damage, but he may have some non-visible damage as well on the front wing, or maybe side put off floor as well.
Is way off the track. I don't know. He's being passed. He's out on the grass. Saigate is struggling.
Yeah, and look at Enrix Andreas is now Saigate really struggling here, and has to cut the corner. But Andreas, he's up 7 places at the moment, and now going up in his 8. Also, Ivan up 7 places, so great start from these drivers. And Odd Angle, he was unlucky. I'm not sure if he had a touch with someone, but he had fallen down 13 positions at the moment, down in P17. Let's hope none of these drivers gets any damage.
Oh no, Saigate is all over the track, has to get into the pit. No, did not. What is going on with Saigate?
Oh, but Limbal, Ivan, Saigate here, they're fighting, and right back comes Cameron to Sobkor. This is so much fighting already on lap 1, and that is the McLaren of Cameron going down the inside on Limbal. How does he keep that one? Sobkor right behind, struggling really much.
Go Camerons, he can do it. This is the week, the dragon on the podium.
Look at Cameron on the inside of Limbal. He gets the overtake done.
Yes.
Well done. Past the day in there, up to P11, 3 places up now, and we have only done a little bit. We have done 1 lap, 1.5 lap, and what an exciting racing we are getting here.
Yes, Cameron's now up to 11th place. One of these weeks we're going to have that dragon flag on the podium.
Maybe this is the day, of course. It will be hard for him to climb up the podium in this, but of course this is not a race, this is just a sprint qualifying. Oh, Sagan's struggling! He goes around! He's in the wall and he's retired! He has retired! He's tired. Oh, and it's the versus safety car. Versus safety car.
Sagat was struggling from the start. I don't know, it was like... He was really struggling. It's very unusual for Sagat who is one of the challengers for the championship in this division.
Yeah, and also the Alan Gold, I think he had the pit stop, so he's really far behind, and he needs safety car, not a virtual safety car. Let's hope these drivers stay away from these drive-throughs, because I know in this game it's a little bit hard to stay away from them under the VSCs.
And it's so cool to see Jabu back up in second place. Jabu, unfortunately for COVID got Jabu, and Jabu kicked COVID's ass, and Jabu is back again. Welcome back. We missed you. This could be a good fight up at the front between Roygaard, Jabu and Bradley.
Yeah, this race so far is not disappointing at all. P4 to P10 have gained positions on the start. Frento and Swisky with 1 position gain, and Andreas and Ivan with 8 places or positions gained, and that's well done from these drivers.
Yeah, Ivan has had a great start. Ivan and Andreas both.
And we are back racing here at Imola. And look at Roygaard right at the back of Jabu. Oh, Jabu spins around. He's in the wall.
No!
And his whole front wing is off. Aye.
Oh, no. Oh, there's this is really difficult in these conditions. On the tires, virtual safety car, the guys, they're struggling to keep them warm, and things like that can happen. Jabu's struggling now.
The driver from South Africa, if I'm right with his flag, I'm really sure South Africa, has been really unlucky with his COVID here, not fully recovering and ending up in the wall there, sadly. By the way, do you know BRS Seter from TNRL? Or have you heard his name?
Nope.
Ah, well, he's a second division driver. He's actually in South Africa now, I remember. On vacation, lucky bastard. Because here in Norway it's -7 degrees.
It is?
Yeah, for me it is.
And you live too far out in the countryside. Jabu is in the pit. But what a crazy cool start by Ivan and Andreas. Like up 9 places on lap 4.
Yeah, so far really great from him, yeah. Like we see a few penalties out on track. Conham, G. Lindball and White Frento with drivers who have gotten one so far. So unlucky for them though, but let's hope it won't affect them too much.
And one thing that we saw last week was that Jamie, who's in 3rd place at the moment, Jamie was one of the most exciting to watch on overtakes. He was braking late into the corners, and that's going to be fun to follow again. See if Jamie can keep up the same type of action this week.
Oh, Smith gets around!
Uh-oh. Now waiting to get onto the track as well. There's so much traffic.
Storm King get a penalty there first. Oh. Smith's struggling here.
This is not the. It's one. I think it's a difficult track. There's one. I don't like the tracks that go anti-clockwise, and Imola goes anti-clockwise, and I'm like, oh my god, no. Why does it go anti-clockwise? So that's number 1. And then some of these corners are so difficult, and Smitsky's into the pit.
Smitsky into the pits there.
Keep going, Ivan. Keep going, Andreas. Up 10 places. Impressive driving.
Yeah, well done for these two. Andreas also fighting for that P5, but that's just Clausen in P5 in the P5 position. Then Clausen also up 5 places from where he started. I think Andreas gets a purple first sector.
We got Roygaard. We haven't got any comments from Roygaard fans in the chat just yet. We should be getting some soon. Roygaard always with some fans in the chat.
Clausen there did a little mistake and Andreas went into the back of him, but that was the slightest touch, so I don't think there's any damage for Andreas there. I'm on board with Klaus now, looking backwards at Andreas, and he is so close now. But As we see Clausen with a lot of battery still in his car that they can't defend with.
Sure has, and this looks good for the race. Both Clausen and Andreas are pushing hard. Even Ivan, they're saving a lot of the battery, which basically means that they've got good driving skills here as well.
Yeah, but in the rain as well, it's really easy to save a BRS or energy, as we can say as well. It's not that hard.
Cameron's now up to 8th
caught
place.
on Lindball side by side into turn 1 and 2. Oh, this is like Hamilton Verstappen there, but Khan gets past here. Well done from the Alfa Romeo driver. The Alfa Romeo driver had a strong race at Baku, but he was a little bit unfortunate.
Andreas crashed out!
No, Andreas is out!
It's
and the full safety car. Full safety car. Oh my. Well, that was
a pity for Andreas.
And this is only the sprint qualifying.
Really treacherous conditions for these guys, especially if they haven't practiced a lot on Imola. Some of these corners are really tough to get a hold of, and we're starting to see that. We've got Saigat. I'd never have predicted Saigat to crash out, and Andreas started so strongly as well. Now the guys have to be careful and not pick up a penalty under the safety car. It happens a lot, and it's just a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, let's hope they'll be careful behind the safety car this time, as we see Bradley has catched up. It isn't raining much, but I don't think we'll get any dry weather this qualifying.
That's true. So we're on lap 7 of 16. Bradley is definitely looking strong out in front. But Øygarden we've seen a lot of before. Jamie we saw braking late, really adventurous on the overtakes last week.
Yeah, also I've noticed again, Ivan is now up 11 places. How much more places do you think he can climb with the pace he's shown so far in just 6 laps?
Go Ivan, we believe in you, go for it. You know what, that's going to happen, right? You know what's going to happen now.
Yeah, and
don't say it.
A quick reminder that top 7 gets a point here, so we can maybe see some fighting for that P7 as well, because P7 is 1 point, and 1 point can be critical in these championships that we have. Also, something we haven't mentioned, the championship leader who won the 2 last races, Senna Margarine. Yes, I think it was Senna Margarine. He is not on the grid today. I don't know why, but I saw in the chat that he said he would not be driving today.
We miss you, man. Come back next week.
Yeah, but of course, with 2 victories in a row, he's having a strong championship lead. I can take a look at it. I forgot to. Let's find it while we have a safety car.
Passels is down in 12th place. Come on, Passels. You got to impress.
Standings. Senda Mandarin was it with in the AlphaTauri normally with 62 points. Then we got Roygaard P2 with 39 points. So he can maybe catch up today. He's going to P2. I think that is 7 or 8 points in this race. Qualifying. Then we got Oregon Jamie P3, then we got Angle P4, then we got Smitsky, NSC Subcore, SHS Clausen, then we got P8 Sayed, who will now today maybe struggle a little bit more in the race since he will be starting from the back of the grid. Then we get Lindbell in P9 and Camel's P10, and that is the top 10 so far. We can also take the rest because we got Ivan P11 with 12 points, then we got Andreas P12 with 11 points, Pastel and Bradley P13, P14 sharing that P13 with 10 points. Then we got RKRT Storm Kings P15 with 9 points, and Khan, Damals, Dina and Sable, Whitefreto and Jibu with 0 points yet.
Passels and Frento had a little bit of contact there.
Oh.
which meant that some penalty points were.
Oh, Frento's don't have a front wing anymore. He has lost the hole.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. Okay, are we getting safety car in this lap?
Yes, safety car in this lap. Not good for Frento though.
Definitely not, but we're only halfway through the qualifying. Out of this last corner, right?
It's really going to be interesting to see when he goes for it. I think he'll take it out of the last corner, or maybe even later. Or was that?
Oh, he's accelerating and braking. He's
be careful with that one. Still warming up those tires, and there he goes for it. But it doesn't get a good restart. Look at Roygaard right there. It's Klaus and Jamie also. Look at Roygaard.
What a great start! Oh, what a start from Roygaard. Full attack.
Roygaard down the inside on Bradley.
Oh, Bradley breaks later.
Well done from Bradley there, breaking late, keeping that P1, but Roygaard is right on his back. Subcore and Ivan is side by side towards Variant Vilnio. How does this go? They're still side by side. Who gets it? It's Subcore getting the first, being the first one out of that corner, and now Khan NMG showing himself in Ivan's spirit there, showing that I want this place.
Yes, and Camrose is up to 5th place now.
Yeah, Camrose had a great restart there. Ivan lost 2 places on the restart there because he was having 12 places up.
That was a great example from Roygaard, how to hang on and get a great restart from the safety car. Really good defending from Bradley as well.
Yeah, oh, Jamie almost going down instead of Klaus. As Roygaard gets the time penalty, and that will be critical with this. And look at Jamie, gets a much better exit than Klaus and out of Variant Alta, and is on the inside, outside, the inside down towards Variant C. Can he take this one? There's a little touch there, and Camels comes on the inside of Klaus as well. And there's who is side by side here? I'm not sure. I think Camels gets that.
Great for Clausen. Oh no, Clausen lost 2 places there. Oh, what happened, Jamie? Jamie went way out wide there. Camrose just slides past.
Oh my god, is he gonna go for Bradley? Well, he won, but look at further behind. It's a great fight here. It's Jamie with Klaus on this outside. Klaus have to back out there. The Ferrari Subcore is showing up as well, showing up for this fight for that P3 in the race later, who can maybe be P2 with Roygaard's penalty as well.
Oh, this is great driving from the guys. Now we have Camrose in the McLaren up to 3rd right now.
Oh, Pastel and Spitsky there. I think that was Pastel getting past Smitsky as well, further down the field.
Come on, Smitsky. Come on, you got to get higher up the field. Come on. Smitsky's on the wrong tyre. He's probably on the same tyre as everybody else. That's not his style.
No, that's not his style. That's the thing. Also, Subcore right at the back of Klaus now. I think Klaus is struggling a little bit in these wet conditions here.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, he has 1.3 upwards towards Jamie now, and he's losing time as well there. Well, Subcore, he's losing a little bit now, 4.5 tenths behind, but he is closing in a lot, and he will maybe get a chance down towards 2. Or Variant Tamburello, if he gets a good exit of this last corner here. We'll see then.
Man. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th places so tight right now.
Yeah, it's really tight here, and we actually have a little fight for that P7 because, of course, these are it's Klaus and Subcore, Ivan, Khan. They're really close to each other, and they are also fighting for these points in this sprint qualifying. Jabu and the Storm Kings on the outside down towards Variante Tamburello. Can he break later? Storm Kings break late to want to defend that position there. Side by side, a little touch there. Jabu had to cut like Hamilton had to in real life, and here comes Passel around the outside as well. Have to go off track a little bit on the gravel there. They're side by side down toward Variant Vilnio. I forgot the corner name there a little bit.
Oh, that was crazy. Jabu was pushed off the track first, then Passels was pushed off the track. The guys are doing a great job getting around this course. Subcore now. Subcore so tight on Clausen.
Yeah, they're real close now. Subcore, who has lost 1 position in this race. Can he get that position back? Look at this. He have a much better exit than Clausen. He's real close. This is a little bit laggy here for me now. But Subcore on the outside.
Oh, they're going into the chicane. Oh, don't touch, guys. They didn't touch. Oh,
Oh,
no,
no,
it's gonna,
Subcore.
oh, he saved it.
Ah,
But
beautiful.
unfortunately, Ivan got past.
That's a beautiful save there, but to say unlucky for him here because he loses one position, which will make it even harder for him to get that P5. But now, Ivan is really close to Clausen, but with only ERS, I don't think it's enough down towards Tamburello. He's too far behind.
Cameron is still holding on to third place, and Jamie can't catch him.
Angold and Storm Kings, they're side by side through turn 1 now. Oh, there's a chair! Oh, Storm Kings being Storm Kings a little bit lucky there, and that's Ivan and Subcore. Subcore has gotten past Ivan. I think Ivan has gotten a real bad exit out of the around Tamburello there. Maybe he had an oversteer this time.
Bradley got a time penalty there, up in the lead.
That will help Roygaard a lot if you can get past him though, but still 2.3 down to Camerals. That doesn't help none of them. Maybe Camerals could come out on top with 5 laps remaining. Yes. Or maybe no, everyone in top 4 have pelted out. And Subcore Klaus is real close. Oh, get a bad exit there. But also Oregon, Jamie and Camerals. And these top 4 guys, they have to give it everything because now it's counting. I think Roygaard has done a mistake because he is currently 1.2 behind Bradley. So I think there's been a mistake from the Mercedes driver. But Jamie now on the back of Camerals here as well. And this is the fight for the third starting position in the race later. But also Clausen, he's just 4 seconds behind Jamie. So if him or Sobcore and these guys can catch up a little bit, they can maybe gain on the time penalties.
Yeah, I think Cameron was he was saving some of his ERS there, and so Jamie couldn't catch
Subcore. He doesn't want to go for it. He takes it careful.
Man, there's so much action around this track. Khan on Ivan. Khan attacking Ivan up into 7th, 8th place. What's going to happen? Khan backside. Pretty wise, I'd say.
Yeah, and that P7 for Khan can be that 1 point as well. So I imagine he really wants that position.
It looks like Ivan is living dangerously in 7th place there.
Wait. What's that? I haven't noticed Bradley's behind Roygaard. What's happened? It's gotta be. I'm looking back in the stream. It must have been in. Oh, I think Bradley has went wide in the variant of Villeneuve. It looked like on the map in the replay. So Bradley has lost it to Roygaard, and Roygaard is now leading the race, starting his third last lap.
Roygaard, we're so sorry, we didn't see that.
I'm so sorry I didn't notice that. They're on lap 14 now. This lap and 2 other lap, and Roygaard is now 1 second in front of Bradley. But we'll go down towards the fight for P5 because here it is close. Look at Khan now on Ivan, but Ivan is also closing in Subcore. This will be hard for Khan, but he tries to go on the outside down toward around to Tamburello. Can he get it done? Ivan doesn't fight him too much, and I'm actually seeing now that it's not raining anymore, and it looks like it's drying a little bit up on track, but not that much. But I think that maybe last lap could be better with dry tires, but not that you should pit now because you can't catch that much. Can't catch up that much in 1 or 2 laps because this pit.
That's true.
This pit is really long.
Laps left, and I think Bradley might be. Oh, something happened.
I think it was
yellow flag in sector 3.
I think it was Frento.
But I think Bradley will be attacking Roygaard before the end of this race.
Yeah.
Roygaard, stay in your car. You can do this.
Yeah, that's what the TV guy says. I remember now. Oh, Khan gets a penalty. That's critical for his P7 position. That's this Frento with another yellow flag there. But we'll go with Bradley. He's really close to Roygaard now. 6 tenths here, 7 tenths. And they're starting the second last lap now. Bradley needs to get the overtake done very soon if he wants to get that P1 in the race. But the thing is, Bradley has so much more energy, but he's still so far behind. And without the DRS here in the rain, it won't be easy for him. Subcore on Clausen then. He's using up all his battery, trying to close down on the Red Bull for P5. But I don't think he's closing in enough if he doesn't want to go for a dive bomb, but he doesn't. Keeps it safe, stays behind.
It's really tight at the top. will we get one? Will Bradley get one attempt at a pass on Røygaard?
And that is Storm Kings pitting for intermediates and a new front wing. I thought he would go on dry tires or slicks now, actually.
You could probably try it. He's pretty far down the list, but we got 1.5 laps left for Røygaard.
He will actually come out to fight with the Ferrari of Frento, I think. Or maybe... It looks... Oh, Frento gets past, actually. What about the Mercedes or
places? Oh, Ivan, another penalty. Cameron's up 11 places in the race now. That's pretty impressive in a third place with a bit of distance in front and behind. And we're still... Oh, we got a yellow flag in Sector 1.
I think it was Storm Kings, but look at Klaus and Sobkor and Khan. Now they got Alan Gold and Khan with more penalties there. And now we are starting the last lap in just a few seconds. There's another yellow flag. That's a Frento who has out of a spin. But we are looking at this because Bradley is too far behind Røygaard, but right behind Clausen for P5. It's really close. And Khan, he have a penalty, so it won't help him much. But Soko and Clausen, they are fighting for this P5, which I think is 3 or 4 points, if I remember right. But Soko stays behind. He's not close enough now.
Oh, he's so close, and Røygaard is holding on. This is really impressive. NSO Røygaard with Bradley FR right behind. Can't get close enough to attack.
Yeah, last lap now. We are in the second sector right now. I don't think the only thing now, if they give it everything and go for a dive, that's the only reason I can see, or the driver in front does a mistake. We'll have to go over.
Man, penalties. The penalties. Have you seen the penalties?
No, I haven't. I wanted that as a surprise.
Oh.
I'm excited now for who has most penalties. But we are with Røygaard for the final time here in the sprint qualifying. 60 laps have been done. We will have 30 laps, 2 laps later. But the sprint qualifying king here at TTML F5. For the first time ever, we are having this format, I think. Røygaard crosses the line and takes that P1 with Bradley right behind him. Does he keep it up penalties? No, he didn't!
No, Bradley. Oh, Cameron's up the second.
Oh, with 900ths of a second. 900ths of a second.
The Dragon takes second place.
Yeah, Røygaard goes out to P3, and then that's why I told me about the penalties, of course. Jamie P4, Clausen P5, Sobkor P6 with 4th, and so close on Clausen. Jabu getting that actually last point here, P7, with Ivan P8. Angle worked himself back up to P9, great to recover from Khan, MG P10, Lindball P11, Passel P12, Swisky P13, Argar Storm Kings P14, and what your friend to P15. But Cameron's 12 places up, getting that P2 with 900ths. I'll have to give him driver of today here in the sprint race. Sprint qualifying.
Definitely, that was impressive. Some really nice driving from Cameroons during the middle of the race. Or some of the guys had really great starts as well. Yeah, that was impressive driving in the rain around Imola with some really difficult corners.
Frento here coming real slow to the finish line, and also we have to mention Andreas P16 and Sagan P17 after being a little bit unlucky getting a DNFs.
A little bit unlucky. Cameron's driver of the day.
And I have to agree with the game there.
Yes. Champagne on the podium.
Champagne for the drivers. That's what we all like to see. So, yeah, it's not as I experienced yesterday. This is not disappointing at all. I really like this format. We can't have it every week, of course, I think, because it takes about 20 minutes more, and it isn't that much, but of course every week I'm not so sure, but we will have it later. I think it's for race 8 we'll also have this, but of course I'm talking as if we are done now, and we are not done, because this, as you see right here, this is the grid for the 50% race, and only Klaus and Sobkor and Jabu was the only one without any time penalties, I think now. Yeah, and also Andreas didn't have any. and look for Andreas. He showed great pace, but unluckily he had a DNF and will be starting the 50% race from P16.
I'm just looking at Raigard. He had a pretty tough one, lap 9, 10, 11. That's where he actually picked up these penalties and warnings in the middle of the race. But other than that, great driving.
Yeah, the driving today was awesome. I like this one. And this is just as yesterday in F2. And if we'll have that same thing here, we will have Dry in the race. We see Matthias Hager in the chat. I think that's CPI name Armig in F2 cheering for Roygaard. And we got Sobcore saying, good race, guys. And really good commentating, guys. You're really good job as the commentators, and thank you, Soapcore.
Thank you, Soapcore.
It's so much fun to commentate here. We have a small break now, while Storm King sets up the grid for the next race, which I'm really excited for because, of course, there are the 2 laps. It will take a little bit of time, but with the sprint qualifying, I think the race will be exciting, really much, really exciting.
Yeah, and one thing about this track is that the tires can get a lot of abuse going around a lot of these corners, so it's going to be fun to see what type of tire strategies the guys set up, and let's see if Smitsky can surprise and do something else.
Yeah, Matthias Hager says, get as hyped as last night if you get... I will. So yeah, a little break here. So, TV back, what have you been doing this week?
Oh man, you know I jump rope, right? Every day I jump rope. That's what I do.
And bird watching?
I jump rope. Yes, bird watching, of course. So I've had birthday this week.
Oh,
and
congrats!
One of the a present I got from my girls is a bird watching book, so I can push the little the button and I can hear the noises of the different birds. So my bird watching is getting more advanced now every day. So yeah, that's what happened. What about you?
I've had a exciting week. I've started going to the gym a lot. So today I had my 3rd day this week in the gym, which I will continue with having at least 3 times a week in the gym. And on this week and the next 2 weeks, I'm also in. How can I say it in English? Like practice. When I go out and work for a few days a week.
Work experience.
Yeah, but like from school, it's school related.
Yeah, that's what it's called in English.
Yeah.
I think anyway.
Yeah, you should know this, aren't you?
You should work for us. You should work for us.
Yeah,
hey,
but
man, my esports company, we won the Norwegian League, this Tele-Ligaen. We won it this week.
Well
Rocket
done.
League. All right, 2nd year in a row we won it.
Yeah. But that's what I was finishing. Wednesdays, Thursday, and Fridays. This week and next 2 weeks, I'm in this work, and there I am active with kids for many hours with footballs and activities. So recently, I've got a lot of activity, and I want to work on myself with being a little bit healthier, looking more at being a little bit more careful what I eat, not just the junk food, and being a little bit more healthy in general, with more activity and going more to the gym. So at the moment it's going really great here, and right now, as I feel myself, being so much, you as well are a really active person, and I think I'd agree when we are do so much training or activity, the physical or not the physical, but the mental health, it gets so much better as well, because even though I don't sleep much, I may have a few hours sleep, but then I go to the gym and I work out for about 45 minutes, 50 minutes, and the rest of the day I feel so more happy and excited.
Yeah, that's true. You know, our esports team, right? We're the Norwegian champions, and they've played in the trial Olympics. And these core guys, we have them on contracts, but part of the contract is that they also do physical training. So they're not just gaming and practicing the games, they're also getting physical training from a proper trainer. And we've also got the dietary specialist in to give them the best diet for them to be able to hold out as long as possible when they're gaming. And we have advice on sleep and everything. Like we're giving these guys the best expertise around everything to make them the best gamers in Norway.
It sounds really interesting.
Yeah, and sleep is a part of that, man. You have to get sleep. The
Yeah,
guys are readying up. We're going
Yeah.
in 20 seconds.
When I was in this work, I get so much sleep because on Thursdays and Fridays I don't start before or the kids arrive at the place at maybe 1:20 p.m. and I'm done at 5 p.m. So I meet up like 12:45. So 4 hours work or 5 hours on Wednesday. So really chill because I can sleep for so long and be so stay up late.
You can join me tomorrow morning if you want at 7:30 out bird watching.
7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Mate, did you know that I would have to wake up at 6 because I have to get to your place as well? Maybe 5:30 or something.
7 degrees.
No, thank
Is
you.
it really -7 where you are now?
Right now it's -7, yeah, here in Eidsvoll.
Yeah. I think it's about 0 here in Oslo. I don't know.
What? No, that can't be true. I gotta check Eid.
Yeah, it's not that cold. I was outside earlier in shorts. It's not that
Or
cold.
Eid it says -5 here. Oslo, you have -2 actually, which it says -2 but feels like -7. And I have -5, which feels like -5. So of course, good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck. And Smitska's going to he's going from hards to mediums. We don't believe him. He's going to do something else. Rain.
Bradley, Rain, middle in race. Yes.
That's going to mess up everybody's strategy.
Yeah, but if it's in the middle of the race, I imagine everyone's starting on mediums, except if it's that middle early in the race. Because the soft tires, yesterday I think one guy took them for 17. No, he did for 18 or 19 laps, but those tires were dead at the end. He lost so much places. But I would say you can go for about 15 laps, so maybe soft tires could be. We see it's a little bit overcast right now, so I was thinking it would maybe get the sun, but then it will go up to rain later in the race.
Does it snow in this game? Can you turn on snow?
I wish. I take on, I don't know the English word, but if you take jetting on the wheels.
Oh, man, imagine that. That'd be crazy.
What is that in English again?
Chains on the tires?
Chains on the tires. I don't know if you have seen it. If you haven't, you have to search up. But if you go on YouTube and search up Max Verstappen and Axel Lund-Svindal, you will see a video of Axel Lund-Svindal going, of course, down the mountain with his skiing stuff, and you will see Max Verstappen as well doing it with the F1 car with chains on his wheels. It's from, I think it's from 2015 or 16. It's a really fun video. If you haven't seen it, you need to.
Driving, everybody should try driving in snow just for fun. It's like it's a separate experience. It's like something totally different.
Yeah, but the camels are soft. As was it Matthias? He said camels gonna try to fly out really soft. And a bunt in the chat. I thought that was Montana commentating for it. A second, Montana. Who's Montana? If it's me you're talking about, I'm not Montana.
I'm not Montana either. We got no Montanas here. We got a good mixture of soft and medium tires here then. Apart from NRX Andres, who wants to go really adventurous and put on hard.
That's a really interesting one from Andres.
I don't think that's going to work.
I don't think either.
I think that's going to be really tough. I really hope he can pull it off, but I think that's going to be a tough one.
It's going to be a really tough one, yeah. I'm just sent you the video now. You need to look at it later because it's worth it. And we're already done with the formation lap. Oh, wow.
Oh, we are live. in Imola.
So top
Jamie starting at the back.
Top 10 again. We've got Bradley in P1. I've got Cameras, NSR Morgan, SD6000, NSC Sobcore, NSR Jabu, EMG Ivan, Odd Angle, Con MG, Estimata, Passel, NSR Spisky, Arcare Storm Kings, Whitey Frinto, NRX Center, Saiget, Organ Jamie, taking P17.
Man, that was fast. That was fast.
I should be on the storage shelters or storage force on TV. But
Let's
now
go!
we are ready for the 5 red lights. It's 3, 4, 5 red lights. How long is it going to be this time? They are on for a little while. Go! Lights out, and away we go. Who gets a better start? Look at Cameron's getting a great start on the top tires. And he's going to try on the outside of Bradley, and I think...
there was a wing went flying. Somebody lost a wing. Oh, we've had some contact in the middle of the field.
Camel's brake too late and had to cut the corner a little bit there, but it's up to P1. I thought
Ivan got a lot of damage. Clausen is away off the track. This was not as tidy as the sprint start.
Ay. So much going on. Jabu, what's happened here?
Jamie up 6 places, 7 places already.
Yeah, Jabu has lost a little bit of wing and loses many positions here. Cameros went up to the lead. What a start we got here.
That was a crazy, insane start. I don't think we're finished with it yet. There's a lot of action going on all over the grid. Whoa! There's guys, Klaus, no way out wide. That puts Storm Kings up. Colin gets penalties. It's a crazy start.
Yeah, Jabu losing many positions due to his front wing damage there. He has lost an end plate, lean ball on the back of Passel. I think Passel got past him. I'm not sure. The Alfa Romeo was P5 and P6. Damn, had a great start. Let's take a look. I think they're up up 4 or 5 places. Also, Saiget and Jamie up 8 places. So great start for many of these drivers. But Con and Ivan having penalties. That is Saiget losing a few positions. That is Andreas and he's inside, pushing Saiget off track a little bit there. And there comes Smitsky out of this, just flies past him up to P9. But look at Sobcore as well. Oh, look at them.
If he threw up an ice, Smitsky, come on.
Oh, look at how close these 4 are. Sobcore right to the back as well. Smitsky have the inside. And Sobcore into the back.
Sobcore. He got some damage. He lost something. He's way up track now. He's going to be struggling getting around this track.
Angold and Roy got fighting. Oh,
Cameras is taking the lead.
Cameras is freaking. Oh, look at Khan coming out of Angold. Angold getting a bad exit out of Tusano. Is that the corner?
Man, what's going on? The Dragon has got 2.5 seconds of a lead already in first place.
He's flying here, and look at Jamie and the back of Lynn, while Jamie's on the soft tires. He will have a big advantage on the Red Bull driver here. Oh, look at him, get much better exit, and he's going to get outside, down to around to Alti.
Bradley was sliding all over the place. Rygaard moves up to second.
So much fighting going on.
Through that corner. There's a lot of fighting.
So, Angle on the inside of Khan there. I think there was a slightest of touch here. Angle lost a little bit of time, but he's still close enough. There is his level. Cameras go fast. 180.1 here.
Cameras, what a great start for Cameras. Went wide. We got a comment in the chat there. Cameras cut a corner. Did you catch what happened to Cameras?
I catch it, and I'm not sure if he was trying to defend after Varanta Tamburello, but how he went over to the left, it looked like he wanted to let Bradley pass, but he saw Roygaard was there as well, and he would lose more position, so I don't think he backed up, but it looked like he was trying to give that position back. Now Bradley getting past Roygaard. I'm not sure what you want to say, if you could say it's illegal or not. He did lose a little bit of time as well, and I think he was in front into the braking. I'm not totally sure. I could be wrong. No, this is just from my goldfish memory.
Bradley's got a serious amount of pressure. Bradley, I give you a tip: do not look in your rear view mirror, man. It's crazy right behind you.
But we can't talk about Khan and Roygaard because it's Angold. He's on the soft tires. He has the big advantage here. But if these drivers on the soft are trying to push this soft to the rain, they do not want to push these soft tires too much because they want to get him till the rain comes. And I would say these soft are good for 10 laps and they're okay for 15 laps. They can't go up to maybe 18 laps then, or no, I remember that the guy that just did that 18 laps, he had 93% on his tire wear at the end, and how that's
serious?
not. No, yeah, I'm serious, sorry. A car there went into the back of Roygon, and I'm not sure if he lost a little bit of his front wing there as well. I think he did.
No,
yeah, it wasn't that plate.
Falling some places now if Con. Jamie is a already up 11 places now in the grid.
Yeah, let's get a
Can is
graphic
struggling
first,
way out wide for Can there. Can falling in the places. Passel's
he's
also
just
passed.
letting
Can
them pass.
is, yeah, he
Just
is.
fighting
Can
them.
is way down now. Has to go in and pit, and we see now that Jamie has moved up 12 places. Alan Gold pushing unbelievably hard now on Rygaard.
Storm Kings has spun around and lost his whole front wing as well. And will also have to do a pit stop this lap. So there are a lot of drivers that we now look at the start here. But look at Morgan gives a terrific tire penalty. Al goes right to the back of him now. Gets great exit there, but not great enough to do anything now. But he don't have to worry about that because he will get the arrest after this last corner. We turn 17 and 18 down on the straight here around the bus. They have crossed the yard 6 point. And look how close Al is to Roygaard now. He uses his energy. Roygaard got the yours as well on Bradley, and they will both be closing up in the shift. But look at Alan Gold, he gets much better speed than Roygaard.
Go, Alan Gold!
Oh, how will this
so
go?
Tight, it's so tight! Oh, that was close. Respect Alan Gold. I think that was smart. I think that was smart to back out of that one. Or else they both would have went off the track.
Colin in the pits, and I have to agree with Matthias here. This track is incredible. This track offers so good racing. I commentated to you here just maybe 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, and the racing here is just incredible. And that is Jamie. Jamie has been around, and he's been on the wall as well, and he has been damaged.
No.
His whole front wing is gone.
Jamie has moved up 12 places, I think Jamie moved up, but now struggling.
Oh, Subcore has crashed out of the second last corner, I think. That was Storm Kings in the check. Safety car. And there his car is Subcore's out of this race then. Aye. What will the drivers do now? Let's go to Camels. He's out of
Cameron started on soft, and which was a great choice because he was flying at the start and got up to 4.5 seconds, but now the safety car.
I don't know how long into race this will come, but if the soft tires can hold the rain, I would stem them. But if you're a little bit unsure, just put on new, fresh soft tires. You don't need mediums if it's coming in the middle.
Cameron's going in. Matthias in the chat has said people need to stay out. And we see that Bradley stays out, Roygaard goes in, Alan Gold goes in. Most of them are going in, except Bradley, who started on the medium.
Medium for Cam rules. Roygaard puts on new mediums, so I think this makes me think that the rain will come really far into the race.
Yeah.
So I saw it as well now.
Which is interesting because Passels moves up to second place, which is cool.
Yeah, Passel and now from he's a strong driver, I think, and we have commented him last season as well. He's a driver that we talk about a lot, but he's an OG driver in TTML as well. I remember back in the TTL days, like we're in season 6 of TTML, but TTL was before that, and me and Passel, we were rivals back in the days on F1 2019, I remember.
That's really cool. We got a message from the one, the only, the amazing, down in 17th place, unfortunately, NSE Subcore. I think it's my worst weekend ever. Lost my rear. It's unfortunate. This sort of stuff happens. Come back stronger next week, man.
Yeah, we don't like you, but as Becker says, you'll come even stronger back to. Let me find. Wait a minute, I gotta find a calendar. Calendar. The next race is at Hungary. The Hungary there in Budapest.
Such a good track.
Which will be next Friday evening.
Man, I love the Hungary track. You know, Imola, whenever we drove this 2 weeks ago, it's such a tough, intense track to drive on. I mean, my top was so wet with sweat after I was driving around this for like 1.5 hours. It was intense. Such a lot of amount of action driving it.
Yeah, the racing here is amazing. So.
Oh no, Clausen gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in front of the police. So, but this means that Andreas will be starting on these hard tires in 3rd place. Yeah,
these hard tires, it will be important for him to keep. Clausen DNF. But Andreas, it's important for him to keep the temperatures in these tires.
Yeah, that's true. Andreas, if you can hear us, come on. We believe in
By the way,
Andreas,
next
98.
next week for Hungarian as well. I will not be here in the commentator box. I do not have a chance next week.
No!
I have told in the commentator chat that I'm can't next week. So hoping someone can step in with you then next week after Hungarian back.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too, but hopefully will be back the next Friday after that, and that Friday will be let's find out. Friday in 2 weeks we are going to Zandvoort in Netherlands.
And we call that Redemption Friday, when Piraya comes back again.
Oh, by the way, that in 2 weeks, that's Sunday, where the last Formula 1 race is 12th December. You gotta go to Sir Winston pub in Oslo, mate. Because I'm gonna try
I got a friend of mine who works there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try to arrange in the meetup channel in TNRL if we can get a few people, because I've been mailing them a little bit and talked with them, and even though I'm under 18, I am allowed to come in. Even I just have to tell the people who work there that I'm under 18.
You let me know if you need any help. I know the guy, one of the main guys there. I know him.
I'll get some Fanta Coca-Cola, of course. So I'm trying to arrange that with someone to meet up there, because like it's the final of the season. That it would be nice if we could be someone from the Racing League who meet up together and watch it. So I'm gonna book a table there as well. So I'm gonna find out into the.
What time is the race? It's like
for our time 2 p.m.
Okay.
And if we and you have to meet up 1 hour before if you book the table.
Okay.
So yeah, I haven't posted in the meetup channel yet, but I will do later this weekend, because I have to find out how many people we are, so I know how much we need to book. So I just thought
I can help you.
Yeah, I just thought it would be really cool though if we have like a few people meeting up, watching the last race together.
We got a message from Matthias. Hard tires are so bad in this track. I totally, 100% agree on that. I tried hard tires 2 weeks ago. It was so tough.
Yeah, Matthias also yesterday, he was on the hard tires, and it was the smartest call of his career, I have to say. So Lindvall has been around talking about the day and then going over to another day.
Oh no, he disqualified.
No.
No, he probably drove the wrong way getting back onto the track.
This game.
Oh, he's stopping at the side of the track here.
Yeah, safeguard in this lap as well. So I'll go with Bradley, and Pastel's really far behind, closing in now. We'll see then when Bradley will go through this.
Okay, Andreas, good luck. I hope those hard tires work for you right now.
Oh, there he goes for it, and he gets a great start.
He does get a great start. Pastels is under pressure.
Andreas here.
Oh, look at Andreas and Pastels.
Oh, he breaks later. Oh, Andreas passed before the corner. It's going to be tough for him on the hard tires. Jamie and Jabu as well, side by side. I think Oregon Jamie got that one. He's on soft. Jabu's on the hard, so it will be much harder for him to defend that. There's Cameron, there's Smitsky. Smitsky losing competition to Cameron, and now his teammate Roygard getting past there as well.
Smitsky pushed off the track there. Cameron's is going crazy aggressive now. Oh no, spins around. Cameron spins right onto the grass. Oh,
back
that was
to win
really
P11.
aggressive from Cameron's, but unlucky.
Oh, Sai gets an angle here as well. Side by side, it's like a minute around. Oh, it goes in center around there. There was a touch, the small touch. No. And Jangle is around. I'm not sure if you have any damage. I didn't see anything, but he is now P14 and lost. Really unlucky there for our fellow Norwegian.
Imagine the language that Alan Gold is using right now. That was unfortunate, but we still have a ton of laps to do in this race. Alan Gold, come on, anything can happen. One more safety car, it could definitely happen, and you're back up there.
Roygard on the back of Pastel now. Pastel under pressure, and he's gonna go down to P4 now. Maybe Roygard doesn't get it yet. There's still up a side. Hubeck's like this. Oh, there's a little touch there. Pastel goes a little bit wide and off track there off that touch. But Roygard now up to P3. Still overcutting this race. The rain has arrived.
Sygate on Passels. Sygate has been attacked by Jamie. Sygate says, I'm not interested. Goes past Passels. And Sygate climbing up now to 5th place.
Oh, Jamie breaks late there, almost touched the Passel, and the boost right on the back there as well. And look at Jamie, he gets a much better exit than that Passel, but he is not going to do it here then. Not the best overtaking spot as well in this track.
No, it definitely isn't. This is so tight in the middle now between 4th place and all the way down to 11th place. The guys are within 1 second of each other.
Oh, Jamie on Passel.
Oh, not there, Jamie, not there! Oh, no!
Well done. But also, Bradley and Roygaard, they were fighting, and Roygaard pitted, and he is 2.5 seconds behind Bradley, so he's not very close in a little bit here. And further, Passel losing position further down, and Roygaard with another 30-second time penalty, having 6 seconds now. This is not what he needs. DRS is enabled this lap. We only have the one DRS rate on this track. Look at Khan on Jabu now. Down for me versus Martin. And Khan is on the outside. Both on hard tires, but Khan's are a little bit fresher. Camrose dives it down the inside of Passel there. And wow, I saw that in the background.
Camrose is back again.
Well done from the Dragon.
And Jamie in 6th place now. Expecting Jamie to climb another few places, but really interested from Andreas is keeping those hard tires going in 2nd place.
The boo past Khan here, the Camels on the back, and if people want to know why we call Camels a dragon, if I'm right, Brock, it's because he's from Wales, and in the Welsh flag we have it's the dragon. Am I right?
Definitely, it's the coolest flag in the world. Easily the coolest flag
Khan
ever.
now, Jabu gets a bad exit, and Khan is there. He backs out. Don't want to do that.
Andreas loses the car. Oh, he saved it in the last second. Out of the chicane, Andreas almost lost it. Roygaard slipped through into 2nd place.
Yeah, now Jamie and Jabu, I think it will be easy fight there. No, sorry, Jamie and Sygate was looking wrong there, but Jamie, much better exit, have better tires as well, and DRS is enabled, but Sygate got it well, and these are both really close to Smitsky. Smitsky's gonna lose a place out to Sygate, I think. That is Jabu who have spun. No, it's Algol. Algol has crashed out, that is a safety car. Algol out of the race in the last corner. Oh yeah, and Sygate just got past Smitsky in time before the safety car came out.
Man, I don't know what type of setup Andreas is driving, but his speed on that long straight with the DRS was insane. That was really fast. He had a crazy speed passing Roygaard, and then the safety car came out. So this is going to take us up to lap 14 or something with the safety car, and then the guys again, what tyre choice should they do? So we have Andreas on the hard tyres. Do you think he's going to pit?
I'm not so sure. They're probably going on these harder tyres till the rain comes, I would imagine. If you think about this, normally we would be done in maybe 10 minutes, and we have 20 laps to go still, so I think we'll be here to 10, 30,
Bradley
10, 35. Bradley goes in here, Roygaard stays out, Andreas in the pit, Sygate stays out, Smitsky goes in. So here we see those drivers pitted in the last safety car, they stay out, and
Jamie stays out on soft.
Yeah, and Bradley puts on the mediums.
Soft, of course, respect. So, who have we got in the chat, guys? Give us some. We got some guys in the chat on YouTube. Give us some ideas quickly on your strategy for the tires here. Just click the switch and use the Tesla modus to put you guys on autopilot. Okay. So, who do you think? What do you think? I need your prediction. Podium at the end of the race.
Bradley takes P1. With I'm gonna go I think I'll say Jabu P2 and Jamie or Roygaard P3. I say on a PC I'm downloading F1 2021 4.67 gigabytes out of 57.53. It said that it would take 19 hours. Hopefully it doesn't will be that long.
You need to get a better line into your apartment, man.
So Klaus is in the chat saying he got killed in the start by the Ferrari. That sounds really dramatic, and I think
one
the
of those songs.
Oh, and they are Smithy and Andreas have had a touch. It looks like, but yeah, I'll imagine there will be some work for the stewards to do. So, did you eat tacos today?
Man, I'm Irish. I don't do this Norwegian tacos thing.
So okay, so what do you so since you're an Irishman, what do you eat on Fridays?
Okay, so you know the way that Norwegians they eat like ribbe on Christmas.
Yeah.
So every year I eat ribbe. Like I try to do it every day from the start of November until Christmas.
Oh, that's really cool. I really like the crispy part of the ribbe. Sore. That's so delicious. Like I started liking ribbe last Christmas, and 2 years before that so nice. I started liking pinochet.
Christmas food is so good. It's Christmas already, right?
If you ask me 5 years ago, I would throw up just thinking about Christmas food. But now I'm in love with it.
You know what Norwegian most eaten Christmas food is?
Like
the most common food to eat that's eaten
on
Christmas
Day. I know. Grandiosa.
You know it, yeah, it's pizza. It's frozen pizza.
Yeah, that like to viewers, just listen to this. That's actually a fun fact. Like, I think it's somewhere. I think I've heard about this. It's around 1 million people every Christmas in Norway who eats Grandiosa frozen pizza from the from the store, from like the food store. That's what about 20% of the Norwegian population. Now I think maybe around 18% of the Norwegian population eats every single Christmas. Think about that, guys. Think about that. Frozen pizza.
We have this romantic idea that everybody's eating nice Christmas.
Christmas back to the race start. We have to take that start. He dropped over Bradley. Bradley gets past Jeppy with the start of these fresh starts. Roy got to get a great restart. Andreas is out of the race.
Andreas is out.
Oh, he has retired in the pits. He retired in the pits.
Okay. We've got 5 drivers out of the race. We got 12 left.
Let's hope we get 12 to the end, though. Remember, guys, there are point finishes here for everyone. So we target the pits. Just remember for next time that you will get points anyway. Just drive for fun. Of course, you get half of the to drive alone. League. I was struggling a lot learning wheel and pedal, and I was a backmarker every race. But and I didn't get any points because top 10 is needed in that league. But I kept driving, and it's still fun. You're sitting there, man, no points. But you're like, I get to drive. I get to drive this league, and it's really fun.
Definitely is. What a game, and some of these battles in these divisions are really cool. Right now, Bradley is sitting really nice in 5th place. No penalties. The 4 drivers in front of him are penalties, and he's sitting on medium tyres. Total fresh medium tyres.
Bradley is having a great race here. Bradley and Roygaard, I would say, who are fighting for the victory. But Roygaard, he do have penalties.
Sure does, and don't write off cam rules yet. The Dragons in 8th place will climb up a place or 2. Bradley can't get past Can and up into 4th place.
Smitsky got past Jabu, and Campbell dives on the inside of Jabu and spins Jabu around. And I think that... Oh, Cameron is out.
Oh, no.
And I think this will be a work for the stewards.
No.
Well, we said 1 lap ago we hoped for no more DNFs. Well, we went good on that one. Passel and Frento are fighting here for P8 then. Medium versus
11 drivers left, man. This is crazy. 6 drivers have crashed out there, did not finish.
And this lap, we are halfway in the race. So please don't say we're gonna have 14 DNFs since we already have 7. Oh, Bradley with the time penalty as well.
Bradley picked up and
You get be careful. If he picks up one more, he'll have the same amount as Roygaard. So these drivers, or everyone, they gotta be careful now. Oh, Khan goes wide, and I think this will give a great opportunity to Bradley. Khan does have DRS and Jamie, but he's 9 tenths behind, so the slipstream will not help, as Jamie as well get DRS. No, Khan doesn't have DRS actually, so Bradley is giving it everything down towards Variant to Tamburello. Is he gonna break later? Who breaks late? They both break late. No, Khan backs out of that one, and Bradley up to P4, now behind his teammate in P3 on the soft tires as well. So Jamie trying to push Sayed here for P2.
Jamie getting a really good exit there from the corner. It's like you said, pushing Saiga pretty tough now. Oh! Bradley almost into the back of Jamie.
Oh, no team orders though. Oh wait,
Definitely not.
Oh, there were team orders.
There we go.
And here, look at the fight here behind Jamie now. Khan and Smitsky, they're on soft. Khan is on hard. No, sorry. I said wrong. Khan is on hard and Smitsky is on soft. The same as Jamie. So I think Bradley will try to help Jamie with getting some DRS. And of course, teammates are allowed to help each other. So as long as it isn't over... let's take an example, Jabu and Smitsky. And sorry, they can't help each other. But here, the Alpine drivers, they can of course help each other.
They can and possibly should. Bradley and Jamie really pushing now, and should be able to. Here we go. Jamie moving up to third place now, past Jamie.
Khan as well coming on the inside of Bradley into turn 1. The both break late. Oh, there's a touch there. Bradley gets spun around. Smitsky just avoids him.
No.
And also I have to say, everyone has done a pit stop, I think, and Jamie and Saya, they're P2 and P3, and they have gained 14 places, both of them, even with a pit stop.
Oh man, that puts Bradley down to 10th place. Okay, Roygaard fans, let's get you in the chat.
Oh, Jamie gets another penalty there, trying to set a back of Saya here. Saget is on mediums, Jamie is a soft, both up 14 places at the moment. Saget switching lanes all the time here, not illegally many times, but changing it to get out of the slipstream, or so Jamie doesn't have slipstream. And Jamie barely have anything of his battery left here for the main straight. He will need it to get the overtake done. Who will get the better corner? Oh, it is or Jamie, because Saget goes off track a little bit. He gets a penalty as well. And Jamie here does have DRS, but he's out of battery. And Saget is not. And Saget is actually getting a chance here.
That touch! They're starting. Rain. The rain is coming.
Oh no! Another touch! Oh, he didn't spin. It looked like Jamie was spun. Smitsky into the back of Jamie there. Khan gets past here as well. Look at Khan going to try to challenge Saget here. And there is the rain. The rain is on. The rain is finally here then. And let's take a look then. Everyone has done a pit stop actually, and the front have done 2 pit stops, but now they will soon go into the intermediates, and I'll imagine they'll be on those intermediates the rest of the race. But behind Saget now, there are 4 drivers. Saget 2010, Khan NMG, and Organ Jamie, and Enstar Smitsky fighting, and Ivan actually, sorry, fighting for this P2 at the moment on track. But the rain has arrived, so I'm not sure who has the advantage here on track.
No, definitely
Khan.
not. And what time, what lap they go in, and
not yet.
they go into the
maybe
pit.
I think they'll
no,
go.
I mean it's too early, but this is
maybe 21.
They got to wait.
Oh, shit. It lagged.
Jamie now in 4th place, attacking Khan.
Oh my God, it lagged for me. It really lagged there, so I thought Jamie went off track, but he haven't. Oh, Smitsky there has a touch with him, or I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, there was a little touch, but I'm not sure who's at fault
Smitsky
there.
Off.
In the wall, damage on his front wing, losing positions. But one thing for sure, Khan does not have the advantage because he's on hard tires, and hard tires is the worst one in the rain, I would think.
Smitsky really needs it to rain heavily now. Jamie attacking Sygate, still pushing, trying to get further up the field. Oh man, this is great. We've got medium, hard, medium, soft, soft in this race, and the rain has come. We got some comments from Matthias in the chat.
Someone to pit again, remember, if we don't get the inters, then they have a problem. I think we're gonna do though. Yeah, I think the rain isn't coming fast, but I think we'll get rain very soon. Maybe lap, okay, since we started lap 21 now. Oh,
somebody's gone in.
Sygate is early in.
Sygate's gone into pit. What's he gonna do?
It's hard to say if the Haas teammate, or not in TTM, but I'll drive Haas in another league. It's hard to say it, but I think this is a little bit too early. Passel on Frento towards Tabarello here. Passel on the inside. Gets that P5. Frento into the wall there. I'm not sure if he got any damage though.
Oh man, Sygate has put on intermediate.
Storp Kings, my good friend here in P9. Trying to chase down that P7 with Jabu and Bradley. Syed put on intermediate. Let's go on board with him. Oh, it's sliding out of the pit here. It's too early for
this
them.
Works for him.
If this is gonna work out, look at this.
He can't drive. He can't turn.
It's
no.
It's too dry. It's barely raining
here.
here.
Put on into intermediate as well. Guys, it's too early. It's too early. Turn on your stream. That's too early for the intermediates.
Really early, not even close to be honest.
Oh, I hope more don't go in and pit right now into intermediate. How's it going with Smitsky? Can he drive with these? No, he's struggling as well. He can't turn the car.
But
they needed the rain. Smitsky needed the rain to come like really hard, really fast. He's going to be struggling now. He's going to use up these intermediates as well.
And Jamie's, that's Frento going in, but it is too early, guys. And even Jamie, he's the one having the hardest time because his soft tires, they're done. I'm on board with him, and those tires, they look dead.
There are 15 laps. He's got those, and Frento is putting on intermediate as well. Guys, we got 4 different types of tires on right now. We get intermediate, soft, hard, and medium. This is crazy.
We just need a wet now, and then we have all 5 compounds. Haven't talked so much about Roygaard, but he has a great restart after the lost safety car. He's having a 7.5 second lead down to Khan, but of course he does have an advantage on these medium tires, but they're getting really worn out, as we see. A little bit more clouds look like, but again it's not that much rain, and I wouldn't say we're right for the intermediate.
What does Sygate do? Sygate can't drive on these. He's 30 seconds behind now. He can't drive in these.
And Smitsky is getting lapped now very soon by Roygaard, who got another.
The rain isn't coming fast enough. This is ruining Sygate's race. This. No, he's out. There he goes. He crashed out. We got another DNF.
And another safety car.
Now what do the guys do?
Ivan is into the pits. Bradley and Jabu as well.
They're all going to put on intermediate now, right?
Yeah, but if the rain's now, of course, after a few laps, I imagine it have to be a little bit more rain coming down. And if you pit now for the intermediates, take 2, maybe lap 23 behind the safety car because the leader hasn't closed up yet. Because the leader is down towards Acro Minerale. So we take lap 23. Lap 24 at least, maybe it can go in on lap 24, if not 25.
It's still not raining a lot.
It looks like it's a little bit more in between intermediates and soft now, or dry tires, but I think that there may be a chance that the drivers who put on intermediates now can have an advantage if the rain comes good enough now. Of course, safety car we're now on lap 23 here. They're going to find Roygaard heading down towards the last corner now. So yeah, lap 23, and I think the safety car will go in at lap 25. So Roygaard, he goes in.
Roygaard goes in.
Let's take a look at Khan.
I don't think he had much choice. He had to go in.
Khan as well, and Jamie doesn't have much choice on these tires. No, what, he stays out? Those tires are dead, mate. And it's raining a little bit more now, so I think pitting now for intermediates is really smart.
That's gonna make it interesting.
It's gonna make it really interesting. Look, what about Passel? He stays out. Storm Kings go in, so it will only be Passel and Jamie. But I just saw some of the signs into the pit lane that is what you can look after if you're going on intermediates. When you see small dots in the track, like the raindrops have, it's like they stick to the stick to the track. That's a sign of it, and it's not. It's hard to say on the track now, but I feel it's a little different than when the race started. But again, even though Jamie and Passel says, or for Passel he can hold on for a while, maybe he'll be faster the first few laps, but if the rain comes, he have to be like, until the rain comes, he have to be like, get a gap of almost 30 seconds, thinking about how long the pit is. And Jamie's tires, they are gone. Yes, but yes, these Jamie and Passel, they need to gain 30 seconds. As I'm starting to see these small dots on track. So sorry to say it, guys, but I think you just missed out on a free pit stop. Because these Russian intermediates, they are going to have an advantage. Jamie and Passel, they should pit now before the safety car go in.
Oh, Jamie, what happened, Jamie, there?
He had a mistake and Passel got passed. Good one.
That's it. So is Jamie gonna, okay, I better go in and just pit, or what's going on?
Should go in.
We don't usually see hard, soft and intermediates at the same time, so...
Yes, Matthias says it's only 8 laps left, so Passel need to gamble and stay out and completely to the end.
We get a blue sky. I mean, if you look at the sky, it's like, doesn't look like it's gonna pour rain, right?
No, it don't want pour rain, but again, now looking at the track, it's really hard to see in the speed, but you can maybe see some small raindrops on the track, and that is a sign, or that's what I normally use as a sign, of when not that the intro has to be the best, but it's really close to putting on the intermediates. So
at the same time, we really like it when people when they gamble and they go for it.
Yeah, of
that's
course.
That's the sort of drivers that we want, like Passels. I hope you can do it. Jamie, I hope you can do it. It'll be so amazing. With Jamie's tires, he's going to puncture it before he gets to the end, right? He can't put another... No, there's going to be another 8 laps onto those. It'll be 26. Can't drive soft 26.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one.
Okay, it's not 26. It's not 26 hard laps because we've had a lot of safety cars.
Passel's no Jamie's tire. They will get a puncture very soon. Was that a lag for me, or did he go off track?
No, he didn't go off track.
Okay, then it was a lag for me.
Jamie has had quite a few drifting around corners. He's pretty good at saving it the last second. Matthias in the chat, Passels for the win. It's still not raining heavy. This is one of those messages where the drivers are asking their pit crew for a weather report, and the guys on the radio are saying, we don't know either, we've no idea what's going on.
But it's raining more now, and safe car is going for another lap.
Oh, Jamie's onto the grass.
Yeah, so why Jamie and Passel doesn't go into the pit is, or especially Jamie, why he don't pit, because look at the track now. It is better with intermediates. You can see it. You can see it on the track. Jamie goes in. Yeah. Sorry to say, Passel, but you missed out now, because if you can see, you just see on the track here that, it won't work. As Matthias says, Nicholas in F2 did 17, 8 and F's last out of soft, and they were 93. So Jamie, he had to. Those tires was probably at. He put on
Jamie
medium.
put on.
No, Jamie.
No.
He probably forgot to change it. I think he forgot to change it.
Put on medium. Yeah. There's no way he would have put front.
Yeah, on the track we see it is intermediates weather now.
That's so
or intermediates
not fun
are better than soft.
Yeah, when the pit crew put on the wrong tires in this game, it's so frustrating. It's like, come on, guys, you'd never do that in real life.
Never. So yeah, 10 cars left.
10 cars left. We're going to have 6 laps on the restart.
Interesting.
So, Passels in the lead. I don't know. I don't know. Passels, yeah. Sure, it would be so cool, but I don't know what to say. It's not going to happen, man.
It won't happen. Those hard tires here. It's intermediates better now. It's time for the intermediates.
Yeah.
So Paso and Safra in this lap. But then it will be exciting because look at Roy got Khan there, good fast drivers, and Frento and Smitsky. There's a lot of 5-6 going on today here of the safety car. But I do know, of course, FSC Pastel, he will struggle now. But Ivan,
Passels haven't got any time penalties either.
Yeah, and that's what I want to say about Ivan. Yeah, but Ivan doesn't have a single penalty in intermediates. Maybe Ivan can come out on top here, and Passel goes in there. I think it's intermediates right now. Otherwise, Jamie go for the gamble. He have nothing to lose. Maybe he can get a point if he overtakes 1-2, but if he slicks, yeah. But Smitsky's in the pits as well now, and Jamie stays out. That's an interesting one.
I think Jamie just has to go for it and see what happens.
Yeah, Smitsky lost the front wing as well. So 6 laps with racing then.
But I can't see Jamie getting around this track. It would be so nice to see it, but I can't see it happening. He's struggling too much.
Yeah, yes, slipper out there for him. But it will be interesting to see the podium and the drivers with victory, because now Ivan, he doesn't have a single penalty, and everyone else around him have, and it depends on how much penalty the other drivers have as well.
Yeah, that's true. Ivan is sitting really nice there in 3rd place at the moment.
And as Matthias says, yep, it's intermediates now. Yep, it is.
Such a great comment from Matthias. I think it intermediates around now. It's roughly now. That's yeah. You should have called Passels 5 minutes ago and told him that.
Sorry, Matthias, but I'd like to have a surprise. Brendan here, he can maybe take a look at the penalties, but don't say anything, because I want.
Yeah, I've seen the penalties.
Yeah, I don't have them because I prefer having it as a surprise to the end. As Frento got past Storm Kings, I think. Or
let's just say something about the penalties that right now, Ivan, keep it clean, man. Just avoid those penalties. Yeah.
Frento with another penalty talking about them. So to say it, Matthias, I stream a lot of league races. It's not often that I show penalties because I prefer having it as a surprise. Like, of course, I can see that Ivan is in a good position right now, but yeah, let's say I do know at least some of Roger's penalties, but I don't know. There may be some I haven't noticed or something. So yeah, I prefer surprises. It makes it more exciting when you don't know anything. But yeah, it's been really calm after the restart. Of course, it's hard to overtake when it's raining, unless you're much faster than other and have great exits here. But
Rygaard is pushing it well. He's up to 1.5 seconds now, so it's still close between 3rd and 4th place. And 5th, but the guys are going to be struggling to pass each other. Jamie is holding on in some form, magically holding on to that 8th place.
Yeah, and I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, back here, Ivan on Khan. Yeah, I forgot. Remember it now. Roygaard is trying to push everything he got in these last laps to gain the. To gain time on other drivers, of course, because the more time you have between him and them, the less positions he will probably lose.
That's true. Matthias, if Matthias guesses how many penalties, Ivan up to 2nd place. Matthias, if you can guess how many penalties they have, I'll tell you if it's correct.
But yeah, Jamie stays out in those medium. That's brave of him.
Yeah,
he's thinking about
stop raining.
He have like over 25 seconds to Smitsky and 40 seconds to Passel with not much to go. So he's probably trying to get that P8 or P9. Yeah, if not he'll get that P10. But it's going okay for him out on track actually.
The track is sort of like it's. I mean, this is what you can see. If it was the other way around, it would be perfect. If it had been raining, and it's this light rain right now, then it would be great. But right now, Jamie wants that sun to come out, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen inside the next 4 laps.
He is losing a lot of time to Passel here. But look at Jabu and Khan here. They are fighting here, maybe for this P3 as well as P2 with the penalties, and Jamie gets a penalty there. But Jabu is past Khan and up to P3 on track. With now Bradley in P5 chasing both of these. Bradley had lost it off a little bit. He have a penalty as well. Yeah, of course, Bradley, he do have a penalty as well, and he was in the start. He was in the fight with Roy, also in the sprint qualifying, but he have lost it a little bit further further out in the race.
Jamie finally gives in and says, "Okay, whatever. I can do 2 laps on these damn intermediate tires." Up at the lead, we have NSR Reigard, and 5 laps on. We have Ivan penalty free at the moment in 2nd place. Jabu on his return to the racing in 3rd place at the moment.
Yeah, Jabu here. We commented him last season driving the Ferrari with NSR in Jelle, he has changed his name to in F4. But Jabu, he's closing in on Ivan a lot after getting past Khan, and the gap up to Khan is getting bigger and bigger. Now Bradley on the back of Khan here, but it's too far behind. They have started the 2nd last lap of the race now.
This is looking really good for EVG. You know what EVG is now? EVG Ivan 1401. Matthias, you're pretty close. This is lap 31 of 32. Reigard leading from Ivan. Ivan penalty free right now. Jabu in 3rd place. We have 10 drivers left. Who did we put on the podium at the start of the race? Oh no. We had definitely. Oh.
We have missed that one. Khan gets another penalty here.
This is really impressive driving from Ivan to actually be penalty free around this really tough track, also in the rain.
Sorry, I had to answer a message, but last lap now. Bradley close on Khan. He is closing in, but I don't think it's enough to get an overtake as well. And Jabu is close on Ivan, but Ivan doesn't have any penalties, and I do know that he will get past Roygard after the penalties. But Bradley Khan, getting tired here. Need more sleep. Look at Bradley pushing Khan here a lot, and Khan having to go a little bit off the track there, and they lost some time. Bradley went into the back of Khan, and look at it, Bradley is pushing it all the way now.
Almost lost it there.
This is so close now, and I'm really looking forward to see who will get the podium. We do know, or I'm very sure who will get the victory, but the podium I'm really excited for now. We'll have to go up to Roygard. He had a strong race today, but sadly or unluckily for him, he do have penalties he will lose on. The question is now, which place does he fall down to?
Yeah, so it's really good driving by Roygard. Nice going, respect on the track. You take 1st place, but with penalties, you fall.
Oh, Ivan lost to Jabu. Roygard, yeah, cross the line and takes the victory on track. Let's take a look then. I think Ivan will get the victory. Ivan gets victory. Roygard P2 and Khan P3 with Bradley 5 tenths behind, and Jabu 4 tenths behind there.
5th place.
Yeah, Frento will get P6. Storm Kings is going in for that P7. He keeps that P7. And Jamie and Smitsky having a fight here.
They sure are. Come on, Jamie. Come on, Smitsky. Oh, Smitsky sides up. Well, that's one way to finish the race, Smitsky.
That's one way with some donuts.
I agree with Matthias. Rather be slower and without penalties. I mean, it's a pretty cool tactic to have to get through these races without penalties. Sometimes it works, and sometimes you got to push too hard. It's one of the beautiful things about the game. We had 10 drivers finishing the race.
10 drivers finishing the race, and
drivers, that wasn't enough.
No, I also have to say now
driver of the day, Jamie.
Who do you want to give driver of the day?
I give it to Øygaard because yeah, I thought there was some great driving.
Yeah, he was a strong driver today, but I want to give it to Ivan. I don't remember where he started. We'll find out very soon when I check over the race result. But staying away from penalties and being one of the few ones staying away from it as well. Getting the... Is that the Croatia flag? Or am I very wrong?
It definitely looks like it. Yeah,
it does look like it. It may be, I'm not sure. If not, I'm sorry, Ivan, if I say this wrong. It looks like the Croatia one. So, Ivan started P7, gained 6 places, 0 penalties, 3 pit stops, and one off of... He was the... Yeah, great driven from him. And so yeah, drive today for me goes to Ivan today. We'll take one last take through the grid before we have to go, because I really need to go to the toilet, sadly, so we don't get any injuries today. But we do have EVG Ivan getting that victory here today in his AlphaTauri. Then we get Enzo Roygaard taking P2. Con MG takes P3. Bradley FR works himself back up to P4 after starting P1, losing on position. Jabu P5, right to Frento P7. Storm Kings P7. Frento P6. Stormkings P7, Pascal P8, or Jamie P9, Smitsky P10, guys, Saiget, Campbell's, Andreas, Angle, Limbal, Clausen, Sobcore, getting DNFs here. That's stressful.
Woohoo!
But
yeah, we got a message from Jamie in the chat there complaining about these tires, but yeah, it was a tough one.
It was a tough call there, yeah. But again, great racing today. Sal, we did have a few DNFs, but the racing, it was amazing. And the sprint qualifying, it didn't disappoint. So, next week again, Hungaroring in Budapest. Yes. I won't be here. Hopefully we'll...
Yeah, you will.
Sorry, I can't.
See you guys next week. Yeah,
but
see you
hopefully
next week.
Buck will be here and we'll find someone to commentate with Buck for that race. And I will see you guys back in... Oh, what track was it again? It was... I'm trying to remember it. Sandwatch in Netherlands. We'll go to for round 5 and I will be back then with you guys, with Tifa back. That's it for today. And yeah, enjoy your weekend, guys. It's soon Christmas. Next time I talk to you, it's December, closing into Christmas. Wow, I'm excited. I'm not excited for the snow though. That can stay away, please. See you guys, and goodbye.